So here we are, folks, in beautiful downtown Steelton, Pennsylvania. I am turned around and on my way home. I was on my way to a doctor's appointment for something totally unrelated to my virus that I had. And I got a second phone call from my doctor, my primary doctor. I got interrupted earlier today when I was in the middle of doing a video with something else to let me know that something I had ordered was in, and then the nurse heard me cough and started asking me all kinds of questions. You know how that goes. They're all worried about corona. So she, I was telling her I had physical therapy coming up, I had all this, all these things that she says, well, let me talk to the doctor and then I'll call you back. So she talks to the good doctor and calls me back right before I got on the video. It says your doctor does not want you around people for the next 15 days due to the fact that you were pretty sick and you are still not completely recovered. They don't want you within 6 feet of people. Duh, that's the rule. Clean hygiene, no duh. Been doing that. But stay away from the public, so stay out of the public. Yay! Look, I don't mind being home anyway. I've been home since July. So, but I can't go anywhere. So I'm turned around and on my way back home. I'm not allowed to go anywhere, not allowed to be around any people, not allowed to do any public activities. So everything for me in the meantime is canceled. So I thought I'd take you through Steelton. Steelton is an old steel town. On the right is the huge, what used to be called Bethlehem Steel, if you're familiar with it. Bethlehem, PA, Bethlehem Steel. It's now called ArcelorMittal. It's a Pakistani-owned company. And they still produce steel, but not like it used to be. Steelton used to be a booming town, multiple ethnicities, neighborhoods that were just ethnic neighborhoods. And when the steel industry went down in the early 80s, the town kind of declined. And now it's back because Trump stimulated the infrastructure and said only American steel, it's back. See the trains on the right. There's part of the plant. There's nothing like it used to be in its heyday. So I'm on my way home. Yay me. And it is what it is. Plus I have asthma too, so I guess that puts me at risk. Oh well. So anyway, where was I? So Steelton, after World War II, was booming during World War II. You can see the big truck bringing stuff up through. They have a little bit of a mining area. There's a quarry to our left. And I'm not sure if that's related to what goes on over at the steel plant or not. Huge quarry. Owned by the Hemp Brothers. They mine stone and everything that you make, bituminous, crushed stone, whatever. Toothpaste, plastics, everything coming out of those mines is used in everything that we make in America. Nothing gets wasted in these mines. And I know there's people that have things against mining operations. But we're still on part of the plant on the right-hand side. That's how huge this thing was. And a couple of businesses now are in here. It's no longer just all one big thing. And we're coming down to one end of the old plant. That is some other company now. They make railroad tracks, I think, now. So, I'm on my way home. I was planning on doing a video on the way over there anyway. But here's what it is. Oh, that's right. Durabond Pipe Company. That's what's over there. I don't know if you can see the green pipes on the right. They're over there. A couple other things. So. It is what it is, folks. We live in a different world now. We said that after 9/11, and we're going to be living in a different world after today. Countries have got to be responsible. They're supposed to when an outbreak like this happens. Look at all the trucks lined up down there to pick up pipes. We're supposed to be responsible. You know, our health department in the United States requires doctors' offices to report things that way in case there's some sort of possible potential outbreak. We're going under the turnpike near where I live. That way, in case there's some sort of a potential outbreak, then they can get a jump on it. But I don't know if other countries have, you know, like Centers for Disease Control like the United States does. I don't know. It's unknown. So, PennDOT closed all their buildings. They're not allowing any construction on the highways right now. It's kind of weird, man. That's what a buddy of mine was telling me. So, so don't be surprised if you don't see me piping much in my videos, especially in the after dinner videos. I'm going to curb that a little bit, or as Robert De Niro would say, a little bit. I'm going to curb it for a little while to lessen the risk, because regardless of whether you like it or not, you smoke pipe, you retro inhale, you're getting it in your lungs, and unhealthy lungs. Cigarette smokers are high potential, or high risk for this COVID, in my opinion, because their lungs are compromised already because of all the damage from the smoke. They inhale. Cigar smokers, for the most part, I know, don't inhale. I do know some that do, that I think are crazy. And I do know some pipe smokers that inhale that I think are crazy. Just crazy. Just craziness. So I'm almost home. So I guess I'll work on my podcast. Listen, folks, I'm not upset in the least. I'm not scared. Looks like the sun's trying to come out. It is what it is. Nothing they can do about it. I'm not going to argue with the doctor. He's the professional. It's what he does best. And him and I have been friends for years, and I trust his judgment. So, guess I'll just have to sit out on my porch or sit in my garage to get fresh air and walk my dog out back when it needs to be walked out back. And I won't be able to take Merle for a walk down the neighborhood unfortunately. That's why I wish we didn't live in a town and community. I wish I had property, because then I wouldn't care. Wouldn't bother me in the least. But it is what it is. I'm not allowed to go anywhere for 15 days. So, anyhow, folks, I am home. I'm going to finish my pipe. I'm going to enjoy my time at home. My wife's working from home. That's a good thing. At least I have company. I feel bad for people who live all alone, you know. Hopefully people will go visit them. And at least wear a mask. You can get masks, you know. That's the way I look at it. So, all right, folks, until next time, I bid you sweet adieu. God bless. Stay safe. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. And I will see you on the next one.